Hey guys, how's it going? I figured this game I'd put out a tank video. My favorite tanks would probably be Ares and Ymir. They are your easiest tanks to play if you are not familiar with the tank role. They deal a lot of damage still, so you still feel like you're participating in the game, even though you're not dealing the damage you're used to dealing if you play any of the other roles. Ares being probably my favorite, as he is, I would probably say, the most high damage guardian that you can get, besides perhaps Ganesh. If you get Ganesh, if you stick somebody on Ganesh's ult on one of his walls, but that's very difficult to do. So don't be expecting that to happen. Don't worry, boys. I don't have a seventh bad tank game in a row. Well, we will see. Who said that? Tier. We will see. I'm not very familiar with the tank role, but I do like playing it every now and again. It's a very different change of pace, and it can be a lot of fun. If we take a look at their team comp, it's looking good. They have arguably the top mage currently in season 9. Agni's very tough, very, very hard to kill, very, very high damaging. So we'll see how that goes. Sylvanas, very good tank too. I actually do like playing Sylvanas a lot, but he is much less of a damage dealing tank. Achilles, very good. Very good warrior. Has lost a little bit of his what do you call it? Lost a little bit of his spunk from last season, I believe. He's not quite as good anymore. Alright, we're gonna pick up meditation first. Let's see here. Cherry Hunter. The Hunter can be an interesting character to play against because they're either very good or not good with Cherry. It depends on the experience level of Cherry. Cherry is a very good hunter, very safe, has the best escape skill in the game. So definitely can be very good. And then Loki, I'm gonna have to be on top of my game with the peel, because Loki is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with when it comes to the back line. So we definitely want to make sure I'm paying attention to my squishy characters. That is our role as tank. Actually, we can go for a kill here. No, he backed up too far. If I had my chains, I would dive in on that. Alright, let's head on over here. See what we can do. Alright. Make sure we call that. We can actually might go for the Sylvanas here. We're going to get the kill here for sure. We won't, actually, because he has a lot. We will. Okay. I was going to say there for a couple of seconds. Was that meditation? That was meditation coming out of Sylvanas. Okay. A lot of healing on the enemy team, so we're definitely going to have to go Pestilence this game. Alright, let's head for the right lane. We probably kill the Cherry here. Not 100% certain. He's going to attack me. Let's see what we can do here. See if his 3 works or not. It does work. Okay. So something to think about. I wasn't entirely certain. I don't usually play against Jerry with a Ares, so it should be fine. But I'll have to keep that in mind every time. But yet again, that proves my point, showing you there how good Cherry's 3 is. Very good ability to keep people safe. Let's see what we can do here. I can hit him. There we go. Got the chain. We're good. Actually kill him here? No, we can't. That's a shame. Are you able to go for the Cherry here, though? No, I got slowed down by the Loki. It's a shame. Let's back off a little bit. Heal up with our potions. Alright. See what we can do here to help out. I did hear the Loki go in this. So there he is. Alright, there's some damage there we want to hit. Probably kill him here. Yeah. If I die, it's not that big of a deal. As the tank, you really don't ever want to have to worry about dying. Now, you obviously don't want to go and kill yourself or get yourself killed, but it's not that big of an issue if you do die. Your items are very cheap as tank. The items you should be going are very cheap, I should say. We want to call a retreat here. I'm not too sure why we're pushing up so far. I didn't pay attention, but we'll see. As tank, you always really want to go straight to the team fights and always stick with your teammates. You can't really clear lane on your own, so you don't really want to focus on that. New Y here. It's a shame. Right tower is under attack, but not much I can do. I want to see if we can burn some beads here really fast. Yeah. Very, very good. So as Ares, you pretty much want to willy-nilly throw out your ultimate because you're burning beads, and burning beads is always a good thing because your ult's going to be back up faster than their beads will be. And additionally, if their beads are down and one of your teammates has an ability like Nuwa to root them, which is almost a guaranteed kill, they no longer have beads to get out of it, so they will die. So what I can do to heal her real fast. We want to pop that ability. Whoops. That's a shame. I was shooting for him. I'm actually going to back up here and call for the attack left lane. We need them to retreat and rotate over to the left. We come in here though and see what I can do to help. Yeah, if the Cherry uses his 3, we can actually come up here. He's going to get away. We can kill the Achilles though. Not if I miss. Actually, yeah, still. Not if I get rooted. That's a shame. Fantastic. You want to hit them with a good rock. You need to just sacrifice the damage camp. It's not that big of a deal compared to getting the Juggernaut. If there's ever a Juggernaut up and the damage camp is up, sacrifice the damage camp and go straight to the Jug. It's much more important. See what we can do here. Might be able to kill a Sylvanas. Not if he runs all the way with me. That's a shame. Who's that? Achilles? We'll probably get the Achilles here. Come on, step up, step up, step up. There we go. Alright, we got a double here. Kill, yeah, L3. Probably kill here? No, that's a lot of healing coming out of him. Can pop a meditate, because I'm going to take a lot of damage here. We want to make sure we don't get executed. Alright, fantastic. I missed. That's a shame. I was nervous about. Good job. Alright, now I am low health, but we still want to stick and stay because the majority of them are dead, so more than likely won't die. And we can push towers off of it. More than likely won't die, so something to work with. Okay, we want to retreat now. Now that the enemy team's up, we can no longer feel safe pushing towers. We're going to head back and we're going to back. I got a lot of gold on me. Hit him with a buy. Actually, get behind the tower here. Hit him with the buy because we always want to let them know when we're no longer with them. Because it's not like they can always stare at the map, especially if they're in combat. Alright, let's hit up the right side here and see what we can do. Now it is Ward o'clock, And we do have 2 wards on the field, so that'll be okay for right now. While I come up here real fast and help my team out. That was a nice little boxing match there. They actually reduced each other both to the same amount of health. As a tank, you want to be buying as many wards as you can. You are the main ward buyer because, like I said, your items are very cheap. Alright, see what we can do to help. You can probably kill here. One of the reasons why I like Ares right there, you can kill if the enemy team gives you the opportunity to solo them. I wanted to get the Agni, but Sylvanas would have been too annoying, and I didn't want to tempt it with my teammates being so far back. I am going to back here real fast to pick up them wards. Alright. TP. Always want to go TP as Ares. Alright, call for the attack right lane. Just want to make sure we go straight for the Juggernaut. Let's take a look at this. He is a slow. He is a slow. He doesn't. He does. He doesn't. Dude. Not too sure what we're doing over here. You can get them off the jug, that would be great. You kill the Loki here real fast. There we go. And we come out of that on top. I think we lost it. No, we got the jug too. Fantastic. So let's focus on body blocking my Heba so that he doesn't. Oh, that's a shame. I wasn't paying attention. Body blocking for the Heba. Retreat. Yep, there it is. All right. Good job to the team. All right. Like I said again, most of them are dead, so we don't want to back right now. We want to do as much damage to structures as we can, then we want to pull back. All right. He is targeting me, which is what I want him to do. I want to make sure he's not going for my squishy characters. That's a shame. I almost had him. All right, we're going to zone them off here real fast. Put the team out. I'm actually going to pop a meditate here because I'm very low on mana. And I want to keep fighting. Make sure we call for that jug because we want to steal their jug if we can. There we go. We got him. Probably do as much damage to Loki as we can. He aged us, so that's a win. As a tank, getting any actives off of the enemy team will always be a victory. Not a kill in here? That is a shame. We need to run away as fast as we can. I am going to blink away because Loki is still chasing me. Until I'm 100%, yeah, there he is. Until I'm 100% certain he is not chasing me, I want to make sure that I'm just going to keep running and getting away from him. Alright, now, let's see what they got here. They have 1 physical, 2 physical, 3 physicals. It's 2 physicals, so you're going to want to go your sovereignty so you can give that extra protections to your team. Alright, let's pick up. I still have 1 war, that should be good. Let's head to the Juggernaut and see what we can do to help out the tier. As you can see, 6 and 1 is Ares. Very common for Ares to have a lot of kills, and don't ever feel bad about it. I know a lot of times tanks aren't supposed to take kills from their squishies, but as an Ares or a Ymir, it's just the nature of the character. You're going to have a lot of that. I missed. That's a shame. We can still body block here, though. Maybe we can't. We missed. That's okay. Yeah, we're still going to get him. Place a ward down here, though. Alright, now we want to get front and center so we can make sure to zone them all off. Focus on the peel. I got him. And he ulted, so that's a win. I'm going to grab the Sylvanas because we can kill here. Yeah, I was going to say, he more than likely does not have beats. We want to try and position ourselves to body block here. I think I got him. Is he dead yet? He's not dead. Okay, I got to back up. Alright, I'm going to pop the meditate here because I'm going to have some in-combat healing here real fast. Support the team as much as possible. We want to go for the chain. I missed the chain, which is a shame. Let's go for the tower. Call for the retreat. We should be focusing the tower here. The Phoenix is untargetable and in damage immune until this tower goes down. Alright, let's see what we can do to help the team out now. I missed, that's okay. Go for the damage here. Alright. Now I am out of mana, so we want to call for the retreat and back up. And as I'm spiraling with Hades, Ares, I always really like to pick up the Prudent because it gives you that sweet cooldown reduction and it gives you a shield on your ult. So now I called for the attack middle lane. I'm not really feel like, yeah, I don't feel like we can take middle lane, Pavis, and that's okay. We just needed to get off of the Phoenix. You can lose games off of the Phoenixes, off of fighting on Phoenixes. So definitely something you want to watch out for. You never really want to fight on Phoenix if you can help it. You always want to have a jug help you push Phoenix if you have the ability to do so. That's a shame. Should be able to get the Achilles here though. There we go. He ulted. There's his beads. Achilles' beads. He sure does. That's a shame. But we got his beads and we got a cherry ult. We'll make sure they know that the enemy is missing left. They're no longer with us. Put as much damage on these minions as we can here. Keep it moving. Want to make sure we can help out the team here. He is dead, so I'm just going to call for the retreat. That's a shame, but it is the situation. We had to get that jug. They pushed way, way, way too far up, and sadly, they died. Pick up some more wards. Now I am going to set up for the jug here. Alright. I'm not sure if I said it already yet, but as Ares, you pretty much 100% want to be throwing your ult out all the time. Now, strategically, but if you don't get the guy pulled, if you don't get him with your ult, if you burn a bead, you burn an ult, you burn an Aegis, it's always a win. Because your damage teammate can always back you up. That's a shame. Just got stunned. That's a big shame. And here's an Achilles kill. And oh, that's a shame he has ult still. I'm going to kill this jug so our jug can push up. Alright, we want to look for the Loki now. There he is. Make sure he's not pushing straight into the back line. Alright. I'm going to head straight for the cherry and zone him off. And we want to fall back to the team. Make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is zoning the team. Peeling for the team, I should say. Now, I just took a lot of damage, so I'm going to back off because I feel like the team probably took a lot of damage too. That Loki, yeah, I was going to say, he's around here somewhere. There we go. Like I said, always focus on that peel more than anything. I guess I hit the wrong guy there. This is a very dangerous fight. More than likely, we can call for retreat here. We're probably going to die off of this. I'm definitely going to die off of this Phoenix, I should say. That's a shame. Retreat. I'm going to make sure he knows to get out of there 100%. Like I said, if you fight on a Phoenix, you are very likely to have what just happened there. Complete wipe. Completely take you out. Something you want to try, and he needs to back up. This is what happens in the majority of matches is they team wipe you, and then the team they just keep trickling in one at a time. They keep killing you, and then they push all the way. Something you never want to do. So always be careful. If it feels like you're losing, you want to make sure you're watching. But if it feels like you're losing the Phoenix fight, dip. Get out of there. There goes his 3, so I'm actually going to grab him with my ult. I'll probably get his ultimate here. I got his beats, okay. I was very perplexed there for a quick second. I'm not entirely certain what her tier's doing here. He's very aggressive there for no reason. Alright, let's burn this jug as quick as we can. That'll be 2 jugs for us, so that's looking good. And no jugs for them because we just took it out. Alright, let's see here. We do want to probably push up the right side. I don't have ult quite just yet. What are we doing over in the... Always want to be making sure... Yeah, actually, yeah. This is a hard call. This is a hard call. We have double jug, so it probably would be smart to just push, and not waste those jugs, but there's not much we can do. Yeah, it probably would have been smart, because now there's not much we can do. We can attempt to push for the Phoenix, but like I said, Phoenix assaults are very scary in Slash, because if you lose it, you can lose the game off of it. Because it is not hard to get from one end of the map to the other very fast.
Be careful.
So, personally, I always prefer a jug to assault Phoenixes with. That's fantastic. I hope he burns all of his ult charges on me. We want that. He's not going to deal any damage to us. We're going to HP 5, probably straight back up through it. And now he's down a Agni bomb. Let's back up. I actually don't know where the group up button is. That's a shame. I'll have to figure it out. We're going to go for the cheeky ult right here. See if I can do it real fast. Alright. He's probably going to get away from it, but yeah. Okay, that's a shame. Sylvanas is really putting in a problem for my ults here. Let's get this up. Actually, we can kill here. I got him. Not a big deal. I missed. That's okay though. We'll get the burn. Alright, let's head to left lane. I'm going to head over to right and make sure Hebo gets help. Because if Hebo dies, Agni has... Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's attack the Titan now. Alright, fantastic. Good game. That was a fantastic tank game with Ares. Part of the reason I always feel like Ares games do so well is because you are burning beads and CC immune abilities so well and so easily, and on multiple opponents, that it always leaves your teammates with abilities to kill if they have CC themselves. Hebo has CC, Nuwa has CC, Cherry has CC, Tyr has a lot of CC in his kit. I mean, that's basically what he does. And being able to make them not have any beads or any kind of CC to get away from our tier or any of our teammates, we'll always earn some very good kill. Top healing. Something I love about the Benevolence starter item is you can get a ton of healing out of it for early game, which makes it very, very good. It's a good 3,000 healing. That's pretty good. If we look at our builds here, very good build coming out of the Hebo. Pretty standard. Definitely something you should go if you're playing Mage. Nuwa, pretty not super standard build coming out of her. I like the Sacrificial Shroud pick. Gives you more power on your ults, I'd imagine. I do not like the Book of Thoth pick. This is just not a good item. But everything else is looking pretty decent here. Full cooldown, looking good there. I don't 100% like Typhon's Fang on Nuwa especially, but it's not a terrible item currently. Our Cherry looking fantastic, not a bad build. I probably would not go Silver Branch on him. I don't believe he has any attack speed stems, so not a very good item if you don't have any attack speed stems. I don't play him very often though, so I'm not sure if his one is an attack speed stem or not. Tier, really good build, really standard build for tier players. Looking fantastic. Let's look at the enemy teams here. So Sylvanas, I would never go Mannequin Scepter as a tank, especially on Sylvanas. It's just, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. It will never, the damage Mannequin gives you will never be enough. And when you hit late game, you will be crying to have a tank star item. Your two tank star items are Benevolence, and I believe the other one is Sentinel. I'm not too sure. There's only two of them, and if you're ever playing tank, those are the only two you should ever go with. If you don't, you will have such a gold difference because you're not going to get kills. So you'll have such a gold difference. You have to go one of those starter items. I like the Lotus Crown pick. I probably wouldn't have went Spirit Robe on Sylvanas. I like to go the Rod of the Cespedes. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but it's the green one for Mage. It's the green rod for Mages that increases healing. I believe it's in the same tree as Gemma Isolation, Ethereal Staff, and Warlock Staff. I would definitely have went that item, probably instead of the Spirit Robe. Makes you a little bit less tanky, but it gives you a lot more healing potential. So I definitely would have preferred that. Agni, not a good build. He did not go a starter item. You got to be going starter items in Slash. Chiron's Coin, not a good item. It takes 10 kills, 10 god kills to evolve it. And you're just not going to get 10 god kills very quickly unless you're snowballing out of control. And even then, there's better items. I would never go Chiron's Coin. It's just not good enough in Slash. Divine Ruin came out a little bit too late. We don't have a ton of healing, so he didn't have to go it at all. But regardless, it was a little bit too late even for the Divine Ruin if we did have healing. You definitely should have went it. If you don't get a starter item, you probably should have went it over the Chiron's Coin or the Rod of Tahiti. Achilles, I don't like his build pretty much at all. You do not want to go Hero's Axe. Hero's Axe is not the better item between Sundering Axe, I believe the other one is. Whatever the left axe is, Hero's Axe is not the better one. It isn't. You should not go it. Especially, you do not want to go a full damage item, second item. If you're playing Warrior, it makes you way too squishy at the beginning of the game, which is what happened to him. I mean, I think I killed him on my own one time. I would not go it. And then Life Ward Amulet, he took the Amulet of Silence. It is not the better way. You pretty much never want to go Amulet of Silence. It's just not good. You definitely want to go the one that the Amulet of the Stronghold, I believe, much better. Runeford Hammer, pretty good, but a little bit late to get it on him, especially with all these other items. This is basically your offensive item. It's a hybrid item, but it's basically your only offensive item if you're going to go hybrid often. So he probably should have taken out Jotun's Vigor and went for just a Runeforge Hammer early if he wanted that early pressure, damage pressure, because it gives you defensive stats as well. And then a Loki here, like I've said before, you gotta go the starter item. It's just never a good idea never to not go a starter item. Additionally, Transcendence is not a very good item in the game, for one, because there's just better items to pick out currently. And two, it's a stacking item, and stacking items are just not very good in Slash. And on a Loki specifically, you do not have good lane clear. He probably didn't get this. The game went pretty long, 21 minutes. He probably didn't get this. I don't know when he got it stacked, but he probably did not get it stacked for a very long time, which did not give him the buffs he needed. Everything else pretty solid on him. And then Cherry, pretty solid build. Not really anything notable there. Yeah, pretty solid build. Pretty standard. And that is going to be the game. Thanks for watching.